Let me tell you the story about how Augie and I met. We met in 1990 in a grocery store. Yep, true story. I was a grocery checker at a very busy store in a tourist town called Oakhurst, just south of Yosemite National Park. Sunday was Augie's shopping day, and during the summer, he would be there when the store opened at 6 a.m. That was his routine, and had been for many years, in and out of the store before it got busy, and home reading the Sunday paper and having a cup of coffee before 7:30 a.m. He was what I called a quiet shopper, little or no conversation, and polite. He would pay his bill and leave. Just a face in the crowd, until one day, fate stepped in. It had been a very busy summer, and only two things were on my mind: working 40-plus hours a week and sleeping. Not much time for anything else. This particular Sunday, things were, as usual, very busy, and they had been from the time the doors opened. The next clerk came on at 7 a.m. Things were going well until my customer purchased a cassava melon. As I picked it up, my mind went blank. So I turned to the clerk next to me and asked her which melon it was, and she replied, "I'm not sure." That was the moment that fate stepped in. I would like to have seen the look on my face as I looked up at all the faces standing in line. All I could think to say was, "I apologize. You have two journeyman clerks, many years of experience, and neither one knows what this melon is. How embarrassing." Then I heard a soft-spoken voice 2 customers back say, "I think it's a cassava." "Are you sure?" I asked. He replied, "I think so." Again, the words were softly spoken. "Okay, but when things slow down, I am going to go check the melons and produce." I knew for sure that it was not a cantaloupe. What just happened? I was stopped in my tracks and forced to make eye contact with this shopper. Okay, now it is his turn. I thanked him for his help, checked his groceries, and he paid by check. I made a mental note of his name, and he left. Yes, I did get over to produce and check the melons. Was this guy right? Yes, he was. The following Sunday, there he was. I recognized him waiting in line. When it was his turn, I said, "Hi, how are you today? And by the way, thank you. You were right last week. It was a cassava melon." Again, he was polite and on the quiet side. I won't tell you his first impression of me. It was not good, as I found out many years later. A conceited witch, spelled with a B. Several weeks went by, and with each week, we would have more conversation. Well, as most small towns are, it seemed everyone knew everyone. I think at one point he told me where he worked. That set my mind into action. I know just who to ask about this guy. I have known this person and his wife for many years. Not even a day or two after that, there he and his wife were shopping. I asked my friend what he knew about this person. We had a short conversation in which he told me, "Yes, he works with me. He's a product manager. He is a good guy. I would not steer you wrong, and going out with him would be a good thing for both of you." My friend was like a father to both of us, and neither one of us were aware that we knew the same people. Augie referred to the couple as Mom and Pop. We started going out, playing cards on Friday night with our friends. That following March, Augie moved in with me, and we have been together ever since. I must say it was funny how the town responded to us being together, as we had not told anyone we were dating. We had a good laugh at everyone's reaction. Small towns can be entertaining if you let them.